Amorim thinks elite man star is inadequate with January exit needed, as New United boss also makes ruthless Marcus Rashford decision. Manchester United are reportedly prepared to cut their losses on £36.5 million acquisition Joshua ZIRKZEE, with Ruben Amorim considering the striker as not being adequate. ZIRKZEE has made 17 appearances since his arrival at Old Trafford last summer, but is yet to make progress on his singular goal he netted on the Premier League's opening day against Fulham. Despite his towering height, he often struggles to impose himself in games, and Ian Wright previously claimed the Dutchman will never make it at the club. Now, with compatriot Erik ten Hag sacked, the man who earmarked the signing of ZIRKZEE in the first place, the future looks uncertain for the 23-year-old, who is thought to not be involved in Amorim's plans either. As such, a sale is a possible solution, and if one can be organized as early as January, it would allow the Red Devils to invest into a more suitable option for the center-forward role. ZIRKZEE could leave in January. Manchester United's search for a new striker looks to be well underway, and a plethora of names have been linked already, including the likes of Sporting's Victor Gyökeres and Bayern Munich's Harry Kane. The former in particular may credit much of his meteoric rise in European football to Amorim, as the two worked together in the Portuguese custodian's previous role. Therefore, a reunion for the two in Manchester is certainly not one to write off. However, in any case, if United are to splash out on another reinforcement in attack, they may need to shift one of their current crop to make space, and ZIRKZEE is more likely to receive the axe as opposed to Rasmus Højlund, despite only being at the club for less than 6 months. Reports last week indicated that United were willing to include ZIRKZEE as a makeweight in negotiations for Gyökeres, and also purportedly planned a similar deal for Victor Osimhen. While they may not be able to recoup the maximum value from their number 11, it could encourage the selling club to progress in negotiations, particularly in a January transfer period, where identifying a replacement following a sale is already a strenuous task. Even if Amorim is unable to confirm a new striker as early as the January window, a loan deal for ZIRKZEE may still be a viable solution. Under ten Hag, he started on just 4 occasions, and given the reports on Amorim's perception of the player, this number may not increase by much going forward. A loan deal for the remainder of the season could preserve his value with consistent game time, allowing the club to negotiate a stronger fee by the time the summer window comes around. In other news, the message Marcus Rashford has sent new Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim that could revive his career. Manchester United will have loved what Marcus Rashford did during the international break. One of the most talked about stories during this international break is the fact that Marcus Rashford was seen watching a New York Knicks game, which generated a lot of conversation. However, he has since uploaded a picture of himself working hard in the gym, while others were either relaxing or playing for their respective national teams. Rashford has started all but one of Manchester United's Premier League games this season, but he hasn't yet shown his best form. That said, he will be eager to prove to new boss Ruben Amorim that he deserves a spot in the starting lineup. There's a feeling that if Amorim can get the best out of the England international, it could be the fresh start Rashford needs. His message appears clear. He is determined to return to his best form and help the team thrive under the new manager. So far this season, Rashford has scored only 1 goal and provided 1 assist. He played 57 minutes against Leicester in Manchester United's victory, which confirmed a strong finish to Ruud van Nistelrooy's brief stint as interim manager. Amorim, 39, is the 7th manager since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013 to try and restore Manchester United to title contention. None of the previous 6 have been able to engineer a sustained Premier League title challenge, take United beyond the Champions League quarterfinals, or complete 3 full seasons in charge. Amorim will need to make tough decisions, as is the case with any big job. He'll have to assess which players are best suited to his style and which ones may not fit. Rashford will be central to that decision as the club looks to establish its direction under the new manager. One of the key challenges Amorim will face is managing a dressing room full of diverse personalities, many of whom have underperformed in recent seasons. Last season, United had a challenging campaign under Erik ten Hag, although they managed to win the FA Cup. In the end, however, that success mattered little when the club decided to part ways with him. It's fair to say that Rashford's form throughout the campaign was disappointing. He scored just 7 league goals and provided 3 assists in 33 appearances. For a player of his caliber, he's capable of contributing at least 15 goals per season if United can get the best out of him. Amorim is credited with breaking the duopoly of Porto and Benfica in Portugal and for getting the best out of young players. However, the Premier League offers a different level of scrutiny, and it will be interesting to see how he handles the pressure. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.